when a woman suffers a spinal injury in the surf.
I need to get this girl on a stable platform and out of the ocean.
Jules takes control of the rescue.
I was just down doing a bit of a roving patrol. I was down in the south corner, and then next second, someone out in the surf was screaming and yelling and kind of waving at me.
To the south, I think I've just got someone in the water that needs some assistance.
Copy, Jules.
Oh, looks like they've done their shoulder maybe.
A young woman is being kept afloat by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public.
Jules to Cecil, I think I've got a spinal here. Can someone get ambulance?
Yeah, Boo, maybe if you can run down. When you come past, maybe you can grab a spinal board.
I got there and the girl was being held. She was in excruciating pain. Something was horribly wrong.
After she was violently dumped by a wave, the woman must be supported by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public.
Minimising movement in the ocean just adds a kind of extremely difficult element.
The spinal board is on its way. But in the rolling surf, Jules must find a quick solution.
I need to get this girl on a stable platform and out of the ocean.
You're in charge of the head. So 3, when you count, everyone has to raise her body, and we have to raise her.
I think she's going to try and put them on the board, but I'd rather they just wait until the spinal board.
I had to improvise, so I just went for it.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, they did it pretty smooth. It's not too bad.
Assisted by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public, Jules must get the woman through the surf without any sudden movements.
There's a huge amount of responsibility when dealing with a spinal. Your treatment could be the difference between them walking home or them going home in a wheelchair. Every time she screamed and cringed, I swear like I felt that. I just kind of went into action mode and autopilot and started yelling out orders to people. We brought her in and just lay her down on the board in the sand, and I guess that was when we started to really assess like her symptoms and what was happening.
So what's your name?
Yeah,
Sophie or something. All right, I'm Jules. I want you to stay as still as you possibly can, okay?
21-year-old Sammy is at the beach alone.
And is the pain just in your neck? Okay, back and neck. Did you get dumped by a wave? All right.
Central to Lockie. My ambulance will be on its way. What do you guys want to do with the patient? You want to stay down there or come up here?
Lying precariously on the edge of the board, Sammy must be stabilised.
Sammy, what we're going to do now is we're just going to get you a little bit more straight so you're more comfortable.
Don't take your head.
When they're feeling a lot of pain, it's really hard to treat because you don't want them moving their head or their neck, and quite often when they are in such distress, they'll do that.
Every summer, lifeguards respond to dozens of potential spinal injuries. Most of them suffer no permanent effects. A handful aren't so lucky.
Can you move his feet?
In 2011, Brazilian man Leo tragically broke his neck in Bondi's jawbreak.
I'm just going to give you some pain relief, Sammy, all right? So as soon as it's ready, we'll get you to suck on the green whistle.
An analgesic gas offers the lifeguard's strongest form of pain relief.
Big breast that you were doing with me.
It doesn't taste very nice. It's okay.
It's like medicine, so it's going to taste a bit funky, but it's so important.
Just important that you get it in, yeah.
It's like shit.
Yeah, but it's going to help you, all right?
A head-to-toe assessment will identify any loss of feeling or motor function.
Can you just wiggle your toes at all for me? That's a really bad sign when someone has no feeling in their feet. It's time to really start thinking about, serious spinal damage.
Sammy's symptoms indicate a potentially devastating spinal injury. The question now is whether or not it's permanent.
My left leg.
Your left leg is numb?
It felt numb when I hit my head.
Yeah.
Oh, the pain.
Bit of pain?
In my back.
All right,
That's all right, just
take
keep
this-
breathing. Remember,
Take a whistle in, nice deep breaths.
As lifeguards wait for paramedics to arrive, Sammy makes a shocking revelation.
I've broken a neck before.
Okay, so how long ago have you broken your neck?
A year and a half ago.
And what were you doing a year and a half ago?
Cheerleading.
So I just kind of took a breath. She could have completely kind of cracked or broken something here.
For the symptoms she showed, that was the most serious case I've dealt with.
So we're going to put a collar on you, all right?
I guess I was fearful that she might lose her ability to walk.
Lifeguards wait in hope for news that Sammy will make a full recovery.
Poor little thing, hey? 20 years old. Young.
I didn't even know what to think when she left the beach. I was kind of like just doing some really deep breaths, trying to kind of process it all. But yeah, I was so concerned for her because it was just a massive unknown.
Guys, this is Sammy from yesterday.
After being cleared of serious injury in hospital, Sammy has returned to say thanks.
When I went underneath the wave, I kind of like tumbled and smacked the back of my head against the sandbank.
The back of your head?
Yeah. It was pretty scary.
Yeah. Hey, Jules is on the beach actually. I might get Jules to come up.
Lucky to Jules. The girl you brought out of the water yesterday is up at the tower if you want to say hello.
Yeah, copy, thank you.
I was pretty excited because I was thinking, okay, well, if she's here, she's on her feet and she's walked in, so this is fantastic news.
How are you? Feeling a bit better now.
What was the verdict? What's
Inflammation around my C7 and aggravated my C6 again. I've got full feeling back in my arms and legs.
Yay, that's fantastic. Happy days, you're smiling. Bit different to yesterday, isn't it?
Hopefully,
You won't forget this trip.
No, I won't.
To have people come back and truly thank you and mean it, yeah, it's really special.
Singlets has a memento.
I did dig in the back of my locker. It's got my name in it, so it's a permanent reminder of me, unfortunately, for you, but at least you got something. Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect hit.
yeah.
You must have a big head like mine. Nah.
You got me back now.
Nah, it's all good. Whenever we treat a patient for an injury or a serious rescue, it'd be lovely to have all of them come back and let us know they're okay. When they do, in the case with Sammy, it's a great thing to put your mind at rest and to know that you've done a good job on the day.
Do you want me in it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
For you. Cheers, Sammy. All the best. Bye.